Welcome back, guys. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this really nice cape blouse. And although I've done something like that before, but I kind of did it on my mini mannequin, so I'm sure you've like seen that tutorial before. It's not exactly this style, but that also has a cape, so that one was like in another dimension. I think it was asymmetric, and I think that was it. So I showed how to recreate that. So today I'm going to be showing you how to recreate this cute cape blouse. So let's go. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, now is the time to do so. So hit the subscribe button, tap the like button so that other people can also find this tutorial, and turn on the notifications bell so you don't miss any of the new videos coming up later, that is next week and some other week. So guys, like always, I'm starting with my basic bodice pattern. If you don't know how to draft this, please check out the video tutorial right on top of your screen to find out how. So now on this pattern, I already have my neckline drafted. I'm going to be using this same pattern for my front and my back. This is my front neckline, that is my crew neckline, and this is my back neckline. The back neckline is I did that with a pencil, so I don't know if you can see that. This is my back neckline right here, and this is the zip allowance for the back. So when I want to cut this, I'll fold this to cut my front, and then open it up to cut my back. So if you look at the blouse, you see that the bodice has a kind of cut together sleeve. That is, it's not like we are going to be sewing in a sleeve to this. The sleeve will already be drafted into the pattern, and that is all what we call a dropped shoulder. I'm going to raise my shoulder tip right here slightly by a 1/4 inch. Then I'm going to reconnect back towards the middle of my shoulders. So this is my new altered shoulder. So to get that extra part that will make this a cut together sleeve, I'm going to pick up my sleeve block. This is my basic sleeve block. Then between, this is the bicep, and this is my cap, that is the cap head. So I'm going to measure the distance between this part and this part, and then I'll divide by 2. So whatever you get, you mark that down. So this is the middle, this is the middle of my bicep and my cap head right here. So I'm just going to draw a straight line there now. Then from that spot, I'm going to go down by 1/2 inch. Then I'm going to draw a curved line to meet this, and curved line to meet this. Then you measure what you have from here, from this spot here, and then you write it down somewhere. And then you measure what you have from here also to this spot here, and write it down somewhere. So since I'm starting with the front, I'm going to measure what I have from here down here first, and then I'll show you what to do with that. Then from my sleeve, I had 4.4 for the front, so I'm going to measure that 4.4 on my armhole here. So wherever I get to, I'm going to mark that out. Now once you are done doing that, you pick up your sleeve. This is my sleeve. Then you trace this out, what you just drafted in. You trace it out, and then you label front and back. So this is that here. I already traced it out. This is the front, this is the back. So I'm going to cut this into 2 now. Then you place this way. So this is my extra sleeve cap. I already attached it here. So you make sure this point touches the 1/4 inch point we raised up earlier. So this is that here. So now I'm going to connect this from this point here. I'm going to connect this to the 4.4 inches I marked from here. This is 4.4 inches, but to this mark. So I'm going to connect this way. And that's that for the cut together sleeve. So once you are cutting your fabric, once you are cutting your pattern on your fabric, you cut this way, follow this way, then come here, and then you go down. So yeah, now that's that. Measure in how long you want your blouse to be, and this is it. This is how long my blouse will be right here. So that's like 23 inches. Then I drew a curved line right here. So all you have to do is just measure up 2 inches from the hem. So this is 2 inches, and then you draw a curved line this way just to shaping the side of your blouse. So yeah, that's it. So now I'm going to be splitting my bodice into 2 now. So there's going to be an upper yoke and there's going to be a lower yoke. So I'm going to draw a curved line to where I want my upper yoke to stop. So this is how my upper yoke is going to go. So now we're going to be ignoring this line that we drew here. So this is what we'll be following to trace out our upper yoke. So we'll be tracing out our upper yoke this way. And that's that for the blouse. So I'm just going to trace all of this out now, and I'll cut it out on my fabric, and then you do the same also for the back piece. So I'm going to remove this and place this. This is for the back. So I'll place this right there, and yeah, that's basically it. So now I'm just going to trace all of this out now, and then I'll show you all the parts of this blouse that we'll be using, that I'll be needing to sew the blouse. So these are my cut out pattern pieces. That is the cut out yoke. This is the one for the front, and this is the one for the back. You can see this is it here. This is the lower part. This is what the lower parts will look like. So we're going to be joining this back to this. So you cut this out of your fabric. So when you cut out, you're going to have this for the lower part, and then I'm using this netty fabric for the yoke parts. So this is what this is going to look like, and this is my flounce right here. You get the drift. So I'm going to cut a lining for my netty fabric, cut a lining for this to turn this, and then I'll sew in my darts and join it all together. So that's what I'll be doing right now. So to cut this what do we call it, cape or flounce, to cut this cape flounce, all you have to do is just measure round what you have here, and you can either use a circle pattern if you feel like you want it more bouncy, or if you want to gather it, you cut times 2 of this, then you gather it back to this measurement. So whichever one you want to do, you can do that. Or for the exact cape that I have, you can decide to place your upper yoke. This is my upper yoke. You place it on another piece of paper, and then I'm going to pin this down. Then from here you measure how long you want your cape to be, and from here you also measure how long you want your cape to be. So I have this here, then you connect, then you can then trace this on this new paper. So this is it. I'm just going to trace this out for you. So my cape is actually a bit longer than this, but I'm just illustrating this for you on top of this paper. So yeah, all I have to do now is to add in my allowances right here, and then add my allowances right here. So you place this on fold on your fabric. So this, because this is the front, so you place this on fold on your fabric just so that you can have a full front, because this is a half front. So, and then you do the same also for the back. You place your back yoke also on top of a new piece of paper, and then you do this exact same thing with the exact same measurements you have here, and then basically that is all there is to do for this cape. And this is the lining for the back piece. So the lining is there just to keep it from being too transparent, and this is the facing for the neckline. So I'm going to be using this to turn the neckline inside out. So yeah, that's basically it. Then you do the same also for the back piece, and really that's basically all of it. So I'm going to move right ahead to sewing all of this together now. For more details on how to sew this and put all of this together, please check out this video tutorial right on top of your screen. And that's it, guys, my pretty cape blouse. Don't forget to tap the subscribe button, pretty please. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming tutorials, and tap the like button so other people can also find this tutorial. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.